Hey, yay, hey, yay. We are all gathered here to talk about one GWOAT. Claressa Shields, at it again, continues to throw shots at boxing royalty. That's right, boxing royalty. Laila Ali, daughter of Muhammad Ali, Claressa Shields still sneaking in shots about her. So in this video, I will uncover, unearth, and unpack everything you need to know about how Claressa Shields continues to throw shots in the direction of Laila Ali. Stay tuned. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live, Boxing Ego Unpacked. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Claressa Shields does it again. Continues throwing shots at Laila Ali. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. She keeps on doing it, right? Throwing shots at Laila Ali out of thin air. And it's real weird what Claressa Shields does. So please allow me to go over that in this video, and we shall begin. Now, I'll get to the Laila Ali towards the back half of this video. It's to the point where Claressa Shields does so much foul and has so many like incidents where I gotta just combine them into multiple videos, right? Because I'm not gonna make a separate video about every little thing, but I want it to be jam-packed for you. So I noticed this, and she posted on her social media, it has no real words, and then the link to her tickets, right? So I'm like, okay, what's this? And it's the couple that illegally climbed the Empire State Building, and that's now become a meme. And it says, tell him buy you some tickets to Claressa Shields' fight. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. First of all, this AI mock-up looks horrible. You see like some kind of stain right there in the middle. The Claressa Shields fight part looks long. It just looks bad, right? But even more so, you're begging fans to buy tickets, right? And I've said it for a minute. It's looking like them other offers you got would have been a better fit for you as a so-called GWOAT. Look, here's another post. Get your tickets now, Ticketmaster, right? Because this is what fighters that are just starting up and don't have a major promoter and major push. Look, Ticketmaster, get your tickets now. She's having to advertise this K. Scott fight that nobody requested, right? Her herself, which is bizarre to me. I've been in boxing for a long time. Fighters who don't have a major promotional push and aren't signed to a major promoter, this is what they often have to do. They have like 2,500 tickets and they got an upcoming fight, and they got to sell it to friends and family or try to generate their own grassroots interest in their fight because, again, they don't have a major promoter. MVP fighters, I'm not saying they'll never put their link, but I don't see them incessantly when they're in training camp for a fight, putting their link, putting memes up that are viral, that Empire State Building meme, right? Trying to get some type of traction to get people to buy your tickets. So the proof is in the pudding. People didn't really request this fight, and it's already a weird fight, and this is what you have to stoop to do it. But my question is very simple. You have Zeus, you have Win Records, right? And you have Papoose, and you have Salida Promotion. So that's like 4 different entities and brands that could be helping you promote your fight, right? And then because you have to understand, as the fighter, You are the fighter. You're the product. You are the one that has to cut weight because she's going from heavyweight, like 175 or over, pretty much down to 160. And she, by her own admission, says she gained weight and got to lose 25 pounds, right? So not only does she have to cut weight, she has to train and spar. She has to do road work, right? She has to get her mental right. She has to worry about what she's going to wear on fight night and what gloves she's going to get, so on and so forth. So why would a fighter be inundated with all that? And on top of it, you got to sell tickets and post little memes. And then again, what's the point of having 3-4 different promoters involved in your event if you got to do it yourself? Because right now I'm on Papooses' page and he rather post his self rapping, right? He posted in raps about himself. Bars open challenge, Big Daddy Kane, da 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 da. This is supposed to be your man. And look, he talking about LeBron signing to the Knicks because he's leaving the Lakers, blah, blah, blah. He posted pictures like this of himself. Remy was right, man. Remy was right. She was like, he ain't going to give you no gifts. He thinks he's the gift. He thinks he's God's gift, right? And then you posted one thing about Claressa Shields and said, hey, I can't believe you guys at BET robbed her. But anyway, Lauryn Hill was dope. I seen Nas and Queen Latifah and Rick Ross and Khadijah got a song out. Check out my song Backdoor. So to me, this is just weird. This is not like you couldn't even have a dedicated Claressa Shields got robbed post. You had to combine it. He never has a post that's taking up space on his post solely for her. How are you going to talk about my girl was robbed by BET at the BET Awards, but oh yeah, Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah, Nas, and then CLOUT CHASE a whole bunch of people and tell people to get Khadijah's single, tell people to get, they backdoored you, your single, and so on and so forth. Man, this look crazy. This look crazy. You got the fighter out here having to not only lose the weight and spar to get ready for the fight, but she got to promote tickets. And then all these other people, certainly there's some type of financial gain for them to be involved in the Claressa Shields business, and they're not even really promoting as hard as she has to do it. Wow. Now, if that wasn't enough, she teams up with Zeus, and currently Zeus founder is being sued by a former Baddies contestant who claims that he SA'd her, right? You guys know what SA means. So he's currently in the process of being sued from a former Baddies cast member, Jaden Brown. Man, Claressa's career has fallen off crazy. You were involved with Baddies Columbia casting, right? You were the one that got involved with that. And then now your undercard's overtaken with Baddies like alumni or whatever. And now we find out the owner is facing a civil lawsuit and complaint in the LA County courts. And this is who you got with. But in the same breath, you're like, oh, I don't need MVP. I don't need them. It looks like you need them to me. Because no one wants to see your main event. The undercard is being ridiculed, right? Because it's not traditional boxing. And Ray J was just knocked out. I'm not going to rehash it. I already went over. Videos are up why people are not feeling the undercard. And then now on top of it, the company you partner with got a lawsuit against them. It's just too much going on. But this is what she put in her orbit. And she thinks she's winning and everybody else is the problem. The other thing hurting Claressa Shields is she continues to be very tone deaf to what's really going on. Like the whole world will say X, Y, and Z, and she'll be like, no, you guys are all wrong. So she did an interview with The Morning Hustle, and it's just so many outlandish things she said. Let's listen. Play the clip.
So it's more about just the respect. Just give me the respect more than the fight. And that still hasn't been given, but everybody else respect me. The whole world respect my boxing talent.
So this girl is full of contradictions. She just said the respect hasn't been given, and then she said everybody respects my boxing talent. Okay.
They respect how I represent the culture.
They respect how I represent the culture. False.
They respect my accolades. They respect how I saw at arenas. How 70% of women come and support me. Like
70% of women come supporting me. Do you know how many women hit me up every single day? Like, man, cook Claressa. Hey, check this out. Look what she posted, or make sure you watch this. And so again, she's in La La Land, people.
It's respect everywhere. So when you see girls or people disrespecting me, it's like, that's just hate for real, because you can't disrespect somebody who really got it out the mud, like came from zero and made it to where I am. $8 million deal, win records, like that's a big deal. So it's
again, she's constructed this in her mind that I got a sob story, I came from the trenches, and now I make some money, so you have to respect it. Do you know how many athletes have fallen off, or rappers or whatever, who have similar upbringings, came from poverty, came from broken homes, whatever, and they lost the public's favor, right? Do you guys understand that, right? So it's like she just lives in a made-up, make-believe world where in her mind it makes sense, but every other like measurable piece of data pretty much goes against what she's saying, right? So you don't have to take my word for it. I'm telling you my opinion, which is definitely the accurate opinion, but the proof is in the pudding. This girl's like, I'm the algorithm. I'm the algorithm. The interview that we're hearing from the Morning Hustle, this is their official page, and it's been up for days. It got 39 likes. It got 39 likes. Right? So you're like, they respect everything about me. Everybody respects this, and I'm so great. They all know me. But when it's content like exclusive interviews, you got 39 likes, 39 comments, and the views are not good, right? Like if you're trying to get a brand deal from Nike, this is the stuff they look at. Your thing's been up for 2 days, 2 whole days, and you got 1,300 views on an exclusive 30+ minute interview. So I thought you were the algorithm. Guaranteed, this video you're listening to will have more than 1,300 views. I guarantee it. I'll delete the video if we don't hit 1,300 views. So these aren't numbers to like rave about. This is nothing to write home about, right? The only time you're trending is when people are giving their constructive criticism and analysis about what you're doing wrong. You're not really trending. You're like, oh, everybody respects me. Then why, when you're doing an exclusive interview, content creators, bloggers, they can make better viewership by talking about what you're saying and disagreeing than the actual interview itself. So again, you can keep saying it. Don't make it true. Just, she's in denial.
So it's like, and then I'm also still winning, popping, viral, and I really have the best skills. It's not like I'm saying it like
viral and popping, huh? Okay. Yeah, you popping like fish grease, but it's all negative. All of it. Type on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, any of them. Type Claressa Shields' name and go down the list and see what comes up, to see if it's popping in a good way, right? Where people are like, oh man, I appreciate her skill set. Oh, she's amazing. I can't wait for a K. Scott fight. A 42-year-old OF model with 0% knockouts. Oh my gosh. Right? But pay attention to what she says next.
a big deal. So it's like, and then I'm also still winning, popping, viral, and I really have the best skills. It's not like I'm saying it like, who says, oh, Alicia Baumgartner, oh, I'm the bomb, I'm the best. It's like, you don't have no accolades to show that. None. Zero.
Why did you randomly bring up Alicia Baumgartner? Bro, this girl's career is out of here. Why did you randomly bring her up? You're gloating about how great you are. Nobody was talking about Alicia Baumgartner, and you randomly name dropped her. So as I go through the rest of this video, you guys will see a pattern emerge. Claressa will get mad like, oh, I'm the algorithm. But then when people make videos disagreeing with her, she was like, why are you guys doing that? You know, get off my jock. Huh? I thought you're the algorithm. You should expect people to talk about you, right? And if you're doing wrong, you should expect people to talk about you, right? But this is the funny part. This girl is a hypocrite, right? If bloggers and YouTubers make content about what she's doing and what she's doing wrong, she'll be like, you guys are the problem. You guys are horrible. You're lying. Won't tell you what the YouTubers are lying about. She'll just say it, right? But she'll mosey along and name drop Laila Ali, Shadaysha Green, Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda Serrano, all these other people for absolutely no reason, like she just did there. Nobody was talking about Baumgartner. It's your podcast interview, and you're randomly bringing her up. Pay attention to what Claressa Shields says right here.
I have to say though, I'm a true fan. I remember I came in contact. I was like, ain't nobody.
I don't like when people interview her with kid gloves. Like, why do you have to say you're a true fan? Like, you wouldn't have invited her to the show if you didn't want her as a guest. I don't like when people do that. See, this is why Claressa Shields will never interview with somebody like me, right? She won't do it. I'll chop her up. She can't keep up because I believe personally that these interviews are being edited, or before they're like, hey, don't talk about this, don't talk about this, don't talk about this. There's some form of coaching because some of the interviews, like this host got to some of the questions, but Claressa didn't answer them good. But more often than not, the interviews I'm seeing, they're like baby questions, softball, walking on eggshells. Like, oh, Claressa has the brain of a 5-year-old, so don't make the questions too hard. But anyway, you didn't have to say you're a friend or a fan of her.
Nobody gonna beat this girl.
Facts.
But I must be honest, as a fan, sometimes I feel like there's extra other stuff that's going on. And I don't even you already know all the stuff with who you're dating and all this other stuff. I feel like it's overshadowing your talent.
Never.
See how she cut him off? This man said all this extra stuff about you being with a married man. See, I would have said it like that. You're with a married man. I'm not going to say who you're dating. You know who she's dating. He probably in the studio, right? He said it's overshadowing your career as a fan. So respects to him for trying to get to the bottom of it, right? But she immediately said, never, never.
This other stuff. I feel like it's overshadowing your talent.
Never.
You don't feel like it's overshadowing your talent?
I correct everybody for that.
I correct everybody. There's nothing to correct. It is overshadowing your career.
Us as black people got to stop acting like we don't know that drama sell.
Bro, pack her up. She keep trying to fall back on blackness and black people, and I'm a black girl from Flint. And when they, earlier on the podcast, they said, why don't you put more boxers? You're decorated boxers. Why do you have Ray J and them on your card instead of more boxers? She was like, oh, y'all discriminating. Oh my gosh, not y'all being racist. Get me out of here. They're being racist. What are you talking about? How is him asking why you don't have more boxers on a boxing card? How is that being racist? This girl is like lost it. And then now he's saying all this extra junk that you're doing is overshadowing your accomplishments. And she was like, never, never. I always correct everybody. There's nothing to correct. Everybody feels that way, including him, apparently.
Correct everybody for that. Never.
And all this other stuff. I feel like it's overshadowing your talent.
Never.
You don't feel like it's overshadowing your talent?
I correct everybody for that. Us as black people got to stop acting like we don't know that drama sell. That's what everybody want. Drama. Before there was any of this drama, what did you know about me?
I knew about you.
Right, but people knew that I was the best at what I did.
So again, more contradictions. She's like, what did you know about me? She's under the impression that drama sells and this is helping her. It's over. I don't think the girl could be saved.
I had a documentary. I had a biopic. I have a biopic. 2 Olympic gold medals. Like, that's too positive to be African American. They wanted something to be negative. They wanted to make something a big deal.
That's too positive to be African American. Do you guys hear her? So you had to ratchet it up and get with a married man and then brag about being with a married man, and then people respond and you're like, hey, this is what y'all wanted. Get her out of here, man.
But a relationship cannot overshadow my greatness. Like, I'm still conquering and being great right now.
Being great by fighting a 42-year-old that no one wants to see you fight with 7 fights. Got it.
Like, that is just people jumping on a hate train like they...
Again, back to the hate train. If you disagree, you're a hater. You're getting blocked. This girl's obtuse.
did LeBron before, like they did Jordan, like they did Serena Williams, Muhammad Ali. Everybody loved them now.
Right.
They didn't love them when they were great. And that's
Wow.
just the truth. Like, I hear people talk about LeBron, oh, he flop and do all this stuff. Talk about Serena, oh, how she looked, how she was too big, how she was too strong.
You notice when she brought up Serena, she had to talk about, oh, she's too big, she's too strong. That's what they say about you. And now you try to lump another female in there with you.
Talk about how Muhammad Ali was too loud.
Listen to how she talked. Muhammad Ali. You can't even enunciate the man's name. Bro, pack her up. 15 seconds of fame over.
Oh, how she looked, how she was too big, how she was too strong. Talk about how Muhammad Ali was too loud, he was too bravado, he was too confident.
He was too bravado? Oh my gosh. What does that even mean? He was too bravado. You could tell she didn't speak until she was 10. Oh, they talk about Muhammad Ali, how he was too bravado. That's not even a complete sentence. He was too bravado. Not like, oh, he showed too much bravado or he spoke with too much bravado. He was too bravado. And then you were born in like 1995, well after the height of Muhammad Ali's career. So how do you know about Muhammad Ali?
Confident. Talk about Jordan, oh, he wasn't that great because if he would have played in this era.
Okay, whoever said at any point that Michael Jordan wasn't great? Again, we're talking to someone who was like born in 95. Jordan already had rings by that. What are you even talking about? Nobody said that Michael Jordan was not great, even in real time.
How she was too strong. Talk about how Muhammad Ali was too loud, he was too bravado, he was too confident. Talk about Jordan, oh, he wasn't that great because if he would have played in this era. Now we talking about Claressa Shields in that same category because I'm a great. So that can't overshadow that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talk about me so much because I am a great, and their job of them not being great is to throw off greats. That's what it is.
Again, so everybody who has a problem with you being with a married man and speaks on it is because they're not great. The delusion is off the charts.
Yes. Like, they don't want me to be great. They want me to be like, settle for what you are. You're a boxer. We don't want you wearing hair, makeup, no dresses, no heels. Just be a boxer because it intimidates them. But when you're a great, you walk in,
It intimidates them? More like it scares people because you be wearing the same rusty wig for like 2 weeks and it looks all dilapidated. What is she talking about? They want me to just be a boxer and not wear hair. What are you talking about? Bumgardner, who you brought up for no reason, let's bring her up. She's beautiful and people talk about it. Nobody says, hey, I don't want Bumgardner wearing that dress. I don't want her in a bikini. I don't want her getting her hair done or getting a manicure. What are you talking about? They just don't like you.
your greatness, and my greatness is so many other things.
It's so many other things, name them, because it ain't dancing, singing, and rapping or cooking or podcasting and content creation and talking on a mic. So outside of boxing, what are these great things?
But also, too, I am the best at what I do in boxing. I'm not second place. I'm the one, not the two.
Wow, you're just gonna steal Remy Ma. Remy Ma literally said, "Always the one, never the two." You're trying to think, and you had to go in your Remy bag because you're a copycat. This has to be some form of personality disorder. Like, you just are brazen with it. Remy said, "Always the one, never the two." I told him find something stupid to play with. He picked you. Ah. And then now you said, "I'm always the one, never the two," which is pretty much the flip of what Remy said. She doesn't have a personality of her own.
Your greatness, and my greatness is so many other things. But also, too, I am the best at what I do in boxing. I'm not second place. I'm the one, not the two. Right? And people don't like that. They want everybody to be second and sad and mad and miserable. And when I'm walking around showing all 32 teeth, because I got a bag and got my teeth fixed like Cardi B, they mad about that. And they mad that I'm a boxer who I'm strong, but I got a nice ass. And my man like my ass.
Wow. This infatuation with her own body and looks and booty or whatever is it's really weird at this point. So yeah, she sounds so ridiculous, it's not even funny. Walking contradiction. She literally just said that, hey, when the host said, "Hey, I think all this extra married man stuff and antic overshadows your greatness," she was like, no, I correct everybody. It don't overshadow. It don't overshadow anything. I'm still great. I'm still being a great right now. That's what she said. But then immediately after, she started saying how drama sells. So you just said it's not overshadowing your career, but then you said you're going to prioritize drama because it sells with black artists or black athletes. I thought it doesn't overshadow. You can't have it both ways. Bro, get this girl out of here. Shout out to Miguel, who actually reached out. He was watching my video, and I guess on social media. And let's get to the Laila Ali portion of the video. So, Miguel, shout out to you for sending me this. Miguel sent me this. You see he's watching my video, right? My live. And a lot of people speculate that Papoose and Claressa fan page is Claressa. That's what a lot of people online have said, right? And then this was underneath Claressa Shields' actual account. And it says liked by the author. It says, "Let's go find GWOAT." So I don't know. They even came to one of my lives and like try to diss me or whatever. This Papoose and Claressa page. So it might be Claressa under a burner. I'll let you decide. But the point I'm making is this. Do you know how insane that is? If that is in fact Claressa Shields or someone she knows even, and they're putting a Papoose and Claressa fan page together, especially if it's her, and then they're putting messages like, "Let's go find you the GWOAT," and then she's going back and liking it. Do you know how little self-esteem you have to do something like that? That would be like me making a burner account, commenting on BOXINGEGO videos, right? Commenting on my own videos. Like, "Man, Ego's so fine. Ego look good, man. He's the best. He's the best in the business, and it's not even close." And then I log back in the BOXINGEGO account, and then I thumb it up and respond to it. Do you know how insane that is? So let me know if you believe that Papoose and Claressa page is her under both accounts. And I've even seen people say they believe that some of what Papoose posts, she wrote it. I don't know if she got his phone or like sent him what to put, but it's looking ugly, man. But Laila Ali part. So again, shout out to Miguel who was watching me. And in Claressa's page, Matthew put, "I want to see you fight the greatest female boxer of all time, Laila Ali." And look who comes in, has to respond and hate Claressa Shields. Matthew, she's not the best of all time. This girl is sad, man. Sad. And here's the thing. There's people that are putting, let's go, GWOAT, no days off, fire, let's effing go. All positive comments. She only responds to negativity. She is a flint-lint dust bunny, right? When people are in the comments like, oh, I'm loving that outfit, GWOAT, or I got tickets to your fight, she don't even really respond. But then when people like Matthew say, I want you to fight the greatest female boxer of all time, Miss Laila Ali, she cannot take it. And you see, she had to respond. She's not the best of all time. Bro, pack her up. And then at the press conference had the nerve to say, I'm not a hater. You are a big hater. That's all you do is hate. That's all you do. If that man Matthew believes that Laila Ali is the best, who are you to tell him that she's not? She got more knockouts than you got fights, right? You're fighting a girl with 0% knockout ratio that nobody asked for. All these people, Lonnie Daniels just had a great win. I know you already beat her, but she had a great win with Shadesha Green. So at least she has power. We could watch you fight her again. You fought Franchon again, so don't be like, oh, I already beat her. You already beat Franchon. And then you beat her since you were 16. You beat her a total of 5 times at this point. So you had already beaten her 4 times by the time you fought her last time. So why can't you run it back at least with a power puncher like Lonnie Daniels or Hannah Gabriel, or give Chris Cyborg an opportunity? Or why didn't you reach out to Michaela Mayer before she got booked, right? This girl out of here, man. That career looking shaky. Now, this is from the press conference with Claressa Shields. Listen to what she said.
Every girl in boxing who boxes right now, and I can run down a list of names of them, from the best to me being Katie Taylor at the top of the list, to Amanda, to Alicia, to O'Shea, to all these girls I can name. All of them have said that I was the best fighter in the world. Now all of a sudden, since we're not cool, we don't like her, or she making too much money, we're jealous. Now, oh, she can't do this, she can't do that. But I do stuff that they cannot do. And also, up in fights, I'm dominant. Every girl in boxing who boxes right now, and I can run down a list of names of them, from the best to me being Katie Taylor at the top of the list, to Amanda, to Alicia, to...
So she said everybody says she's the best. Katie Taylor, Alicia Baumgardner, Amanda Serrano, O'Shea, all these women. Baumgardner already responded. She said, it's never. Like, I ain't never said that, right? And here's the point I'm making. This girl is very cowardly, in my opinion, right? Because you bring up random people, like I keep saying throughout this video. Serrano, Shadesha, randomly bring up Alicia Baumgardner and Laila Ali. You can bring them up at will to ratchet up your interview or your press conference. You'll name drop the heck. You're like The Game. You know the rapper The Game? How you just be name dropping? Yeah, if Kendrick think he the best in the West, then, you know, battle me. You know what I mean? Like, why did I thought you was cool, Kendrick. Why did you say that? Or name drop Nip or whatever. People get on game for name dropping the people, right? That's Claressa Shields. You can freely bring up Laila Ali, but then when you were beefing with her and y'all were going back and forth, you were like, Laila Ali is using my name. She's using my name to try to stay afloat because her spices aren't selling and she's irrelevant and I'm the GWOAT, so she got to say my name. But you're the one saying people's name at your press conference, right? You're like, Jake Paul, MVP, sell y'all fighters without mentioning me. But you were the one. Jake Paul wasn't at your week press conference that looked like you went to Party City to put it together. Amanda Serrano's on Time Magazine. She didn't have time to be at your week presser, right, with 4 people there, right? Baumgardner wasn't there. None of these people were there, but you randomly brought them up. All these women, Katie Taylor, Serrano, Alicia, they all said I'm the best. O'Shea, why are you name dropping so many people? And then, like I just showed you, when it comes to the real GWOAT, Laila Ali, a guy said that she the best. We want to see you fight. She already gave you an answer. She said, I'm happily retired. I don't like you. You've changed. I was trying to be cool with you and mentor you, but you on your own. You know what I mean? I'm not fighting you. I'm not because I'm not breaking bread with you. So why do you continue to use Laila Ali's name and her dad's name? She was like, oh man, Floyd and Muhammad Ali, that's how she say it. Muhammad Ali, they were all hated. Michael Jordan, Kobe. Bro, these people were hated because they were crushing other teams, right? Like Floyd was beating other people's favorite fighter, De La Hoya and Canelo and all that, right? Maidana or whoever, Ricky Hatton, right? Jordan was crushing the Pistons and the Knicks and stuff, knocking people out of playoff contention because he was great. Kobe, same thing, beating the Celtics, so on and so forth, right? These people, you don't compare to them at all. Kobe Bryant had real, like, talent he was up against. You already admitted the women at heavyweight are out of shape and slow. You said that. So why did you move up there? Instead of staying in the lower division, why'd you even move up to the heavier weights where you said the women lack talent and skill to keep up with you in speed and they're fat and sloppy? Bro, get her out of here. And then again, Laila Ali already gave you an answer. She's not fighting you, but yet and still you continue to name drop her because nobody wants tickets to your weak fight, right? And then Zeus already showed that they have a lawsuit against him, right? So that's your opponent, not Alicia, not MVP, not Jake Paul, but K. Scott. So you can't even build your fight using your opponent because nobody actually cares. That's why you're begging people, hey, tell your boyfriend to buy some tickets to my fight, and you're name dropping. This girl is going out sad, man, sad. But I want you guys to pay attention in these interviews. The same people she said they need her name to be relevant because she's so good and GWOAT-like, right? She's the one that keeps bringing them up. Laila Ali ain't said nothing about her. Living life, enjoying family time, working on her business, minding her business, right? Bumgarner barely speaks on her. She said, and when Bumgarner's saying stuff, it's more like subliminal. She's like, I'll get the last laugh. Wait on it. That's it. Serrano not really saying anything, and when she is also subliminal. This girl's outright Amanda Serrano, Alicia Bumgarner, Laila Ali. And then I seen another interview where somebody was asking about Laila Ali, or she was talking about it. She was like, yeah, I'll fight Laila Ali. Man, you look horrible. You want to fight a 50-year-old woman who's been retired. You said you had $15 million for her, but then your contract ain't even worth 15 mil. The girl already gave you, the woman, Laila Ali, already gave you an answer. Why are you still even mentioning her name? But then claim that she needs your name for clout. But again, she already told you because she said, oh, drama sells. Yeah, we're going to see how the drama sells for you. And if you do 20,000 with Zeus being sued and the undercard being lackluster, but still better than your fight, you got an out-of-towner. Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let me know how I did. Hype my video up. Claressa looks bad, per usual. Name dropping, clout chasing, the usual. We